Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm back on BBO playing the weekly free instant tournament. So it's an 8-board best hand match point tournament, and we have 12 in the third seat. We do have decent spades, or reasonable spades, so I'm going to risk opening and hoping we don't get outbid in a major. I think I'm just going to pass. So we found a fit. I've got a roughing value in hearts, a really minimum hand. So it's one of these ones, have they led Jack X, or in my experience the robots are more likely to lead Jack X than Jack 10X or Jack 10 fourth, but who knows. I think we're going to win and lead a diamond up. I need to try and get some tricks going in that suit before I get trumps drawn. I've got this heart issue. So, do I cross on a spade? I guess I cross on a spade and try another diamond. Looks like they might be breaking. So they're going after hearts. Well, I think I'm just going to pitch off my heart. I thought diamonds were 3-3, but I could be wrong. No, they are. So now we're going to just cash 2 spades, finishing on table, and start the diamonds. Okay, we got the rest. 170, worth 100. 12, 18, 20. So we're far too strong for a spade or no trumps or anything. We've got to start with a double, and then we're going to bid spades. So 18 plus total. I don't think we're worth. I think 3 spades should really deliver a 6-card suit. So there's 21 total. It's actually around where, well, that is about where we are. But it is 6 plus spades. The other thing, well, doubles are more balanced hand, so we're actually sort of a bit stuck for a bid here. I guess it sort of says 18 plus total points. So let's bid 2 spades, see what happens. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know whether I agree. Do we agree with the robot here? I think it's dubious. I mean, I know it's a really weak hand, but you have got a singleton and 4-card support. I think I would probably give partner a raise with this hand, but not saying we're necessarily making game. So they've opened hearts, so we know hearts are 5-0. They had a big club fit. This is a bit weird, isn't it, that East didn't raise? What exactly was 2 clubs? 9 to 11 total points. So I'm guessing West has got like 7 clubs or something. So it doesn't really hurt me if they play a heart. I can just run it to the jack, and then we can dispose of one on the king of clubs. So king, queen of diamonds, ace of clubs. Feels like West has got one of the spade honours, so I think I'm just going to play ace and a spade, which can't really be wrong. I guess unless trumps are 4-0. They're not. So let's proceed with drawing trumps. So they play a spade back. I suppose we could try a diamond off dummy just in case West has got Jack X or something. Doesn't seem very likely. I think they've got an absolute mountain of clubs. But we could try that. Can't think of much else to do. If we play a heart, East is obviously just going to insert a pip. Okay, East had ace. So we can ditch a heart. And now we know hearts are 5-0, so there's nothing to do in terms of, let's get rid of that. We can just give them their heart, so making +1. Rough the other one and dummy. So clubs were 7-3. Oh, Easter switch from King, Jack of Diamonds, okay. So 5-5, nice, well, nice-ish 5-5. So what do we do here? Do we bid 2 clubs? I think we probably do, and then maybe we can bid 2 spades. I think the robot from memory doesn't play that as showing extras. Although maybe this hand sort of qualifies with its 5-5 shape. So let's bid 2 clubs. What does robot? Oh, now we sort of wish we'd raised because we would have played spades. Yeah, spades would have played okay, wouldn't it? Or pretty well, in fact. Because, I mean, that's what I would do with my normal partner is raise. Because we play doesn't show 4, but I think the robot bids as though it tends to bid as though it shows 4, but doesn't. In the system, I think it can be 3, but it seems to leap around. I don't know. I'm guessing this hand would have passed, so we'd have played 2 spades. But we've got to make the best of what we can. I guess we're going to rough this, cross to a spade and lead a heart up, try and set up the heart suit. We don't want to draw trumps yet. So King 2-3. So King from Ace King, probably Ace King because 2 was discouraging. Maybe even Ace King Queen. So good chance the Ace of Hearts is on the side. And the robots virtually never duck in this position, though often it's good play. So I guess we rough. That's interesting. I guess it's a sort of free shot. I very much. Well, they can't have Ace King Doubleton because they lead the ace from Ace King Doubleton. So I guess we can cash a club, rough a heart, and then we got a decision to make. Are we finessing in clubs? It's quite a scary one as well, I think. So we can play a club to the king, and if they're 3-2, we probably got the rest if hearts split or spades split. Or we can finesse, and then we might be in real trouble. Because they can tap us out in diamonds. What to do? I think I'm going to not finesse, which is a bit chicken. Okay, looks like I'm guessing the club is offside. So West has got. We can cash on. West had 5 hearts, so 5-3, 3, probably 2 spades. So maybe the best. Well, hang on, they've got Jack 10 of. They played the 10 of hearts, so they've got Jack. No one's discarded a heart, have they? So what's going on here? Can I lead a spade? No, I can't throw them in. Maybe they were safe in doing that. I think I can play. I guess they're probably roughing this. Yeah. They're tapping me, and now they're making their jack of hearts at the end. So making 10. So just as well we didn't finesse. I think that would have cost us a trick or two. But I'm guessing spades would have been better. I think we were surely making 140 in spades. So 16, flat 16, no trump, 3 no trumps. Spade lead. So we've got 3 spades, 3 clubs, and diamonds 7. We can build a heart trick by forces 8. We might have an extra trick in clubs. We can fiddle around in diamonds. Diamonds 3-3, or sometimes they screw up if you lead towards the jack 9. I guess I'm going to win and lead towards the jack 9. I wonder whether there's a case of cashing a top club so that they give me count before they know too much about what's going on. I think there might be, actually. Quite like to. If it gets to the end of the hand, towards the end of the hand, and they know all the shapes, then maybe they're not going to give count. So I'm just going to do this. 5. So it looks like they're 4-2. The 4 and the 2 are missing. So let's lead a diamond. Put the 9 in. Trouble is, they could be setting up there. An extra trick here in spades. Maybe we've got to switch to hearts at this point, because diamonds aren't guaranteed to produce an extra trick for me. So let's win this and play a heart. Yeah, they've cleared their spade trick. So I'm going to clear my heart trick. Now which hand do I? Yeah, I think I want to discard the heart from hand. Okay. So we think West has got the long spade. I'm guessing East has got the long heart. It's time to guess the clubs, isn't it? I guess I cash ace of diamonds. I suspect they were probably 3-3. Yeah, I think this hand's got the long club. I think we're going down. But there's too many losers to do anything apart from cash the club. Yeah, I'm down 1. So that can't be good. So what were people doing here? People playing on diamonds, is that sufficient? Maybe it is. They never get there. West has no entry to their long spade. Maybe that's good enough. 13, I'm going to pass. I've been my long suit. I'm still going to pass. I'm still passing. So this was non-forcing, I think, 3 spades. So it's about a 10 count. Ace, jack of spades, king of hearts, it looks like. Well, we could just exit in spades. They're going to guess our spades, whatever. Maybe I should have exited queen of spades if partner had jack X. So they've drawn them that last trump, so partner did have 6 clubs. Because they would have roughed it otherwise. Let's put the 9 in. Should we have switched to... and ditch that club? Oh, they had queen of clubs, okay. So they had a stiff diamond, so none of this mattered. 96. Interesting. Maybe if you switch to king of diamonds, they play a squeeze. I don't know. 15 count. Yeah, we can just about scrape up a no trump here. 4 spades. So 4 hearts is transferred to spades. So we've got a... what's done? We got 11, 15. So what do we assume this is from? If they come back a low one. Well, now it doesn't really matter because we've got a pitch on the... Okay, so this is just a question of how do the trumps split. Looks like a fairly tedious board. Having said that, has East got a singleton? Is there anything I can do if they... Well, I can play king of clubs pitching a heart. Let's play king of clubs pitching a heart. Rougher club. So I've got some... I had some sort of trump I could have played to the jack of diamonds, roughed a heart, and then, yeah, I might have had a trump coup, but obviously with trumps 3-2, just have a claim. Now we have a really powerful hand. What's this? 14, 18, 20, 25, so 2 clubs. 2 clubs, 2 hearts by the look of it. No cokish, so just natural. So this is like a bust. So I think I might have a pop at 3-no here. Double stopping both short suits. Maybe there's no advantage in playing in hearts. Maybe your partner's got something vaguely useful in... No, I don't want to hear that. So let's see if we agree with partner's bidding. Probably not. No, I don't agree with partner's bidding at all. So this could be a singleton. I guess we're going to try and rough a club. So I'm going to duck a club. So ace, rough a club, take a heart finesse. making 10. So again, we have this sort of situation. We're in the protective seat now with 16. It feels like a bit too much to bid a no trump. I think the robot plays 11 to 14. Trouble with double is we don't have a major, but I guess we have to double, and partner bids a major, bid a no trump. Hopefully the robot thinks that's 15, 17. We do have some sort of support for all the suits, so let's try a double. And this is really awkward now, because now we've got to bid 2 no. But I guess it's quite likely the club suit's running. Hopefully partner's got something in diamonds. There's 2 clubs is quite a wide range bid. Partner can have quite a lot of stuff here. Let's hope partner's got something in diamonds. Okay, so Easter's got one of the honours because obviously West would have led King, Queen, Jack. They would have led one of the honours. So I guess we've put the 8 in. We do know diamonds are 4-3. But if this goes to the 9, I guess we're in sort of trouble, aren't we? Maybe we can end play West. Let's try the 8. Okay, so we had 8, 16 is 24, so West has got pretty much everything else, and we may still be able to stuff West by. We can play a spade to the Queen now and run the clubs. Maybe we play club first, just in case Easter's got Jack to 4. I don't think that's very likely. Well, they can't have all 4 because West has only got 4 diamonds. But let's do it anyway. So West has a stiff club, so I think we know that West is 4-4-4-1 now. So the hand is pretty much an open book. We can count what they keep and don't keep. So we can play a spade to the King, and a spade to the Queen, and if they duck this, we then run the clubs, and then we're going to end play them to lead away from the King of Hearts. So they pitched a club, a heart and a diamond. And a spade. I guess it's possible Easter's got the Jack of Diamonds, actually, thinking about it. But they pitched 2 hearts now. Easter's pitched a diamond. So they've just got 1 diamond. Oh, they are. Yeah, they're just giving it. They knew they were sort of cooked. It didn't matter what they did really at that point. They were going to have to give us an extra trick. So making 9 should be a decent score. It's 100. Okay, so I'm sort of curious as to how people were making 3 no on this one. They got a spade lead. They led Jack of Diamonds. Yeah, so working on diamonds. Yeah, diamond. This person played a club. Yeah. They give up playing spades if you play on diamonds. Yeah. Yeah, I think all these people have made by playing on diamonds. You can sort of see that works. I guess could... What actually did happen in the diamonds? When did... Yeah, I guess East can actually switch to a heart here. Does that beat it? Because West is going to get in with the King of Diamonds. Yeah, East can beat it by switching to a heart here. That feels definitely right at teams. When your 10 of Diamonds is allowed to hold. But admittedly, they didn't do that against me, because I think I cashed a club and then played a diamond. I had to bash on with diamonds and I would have made it. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and be kept up to date with my new content. Okay, that's it for now. See you soon.